Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll be talking about the movies, TV shows, what have you, I guess you can say. So I just thought I figured I'll bring another book review, of course, because why the hell not? I've done it before, so why not another one? So it's going to be a book titled A Frozen Heart. So yeah, I do like the cover though. So it's nice, like the shade of blue, the stars in the background, and even in the back of the book has the stars in the back, of course. So that's not too shabby, of course. I like that. That's definitely a nice touch there. This book was written by this one author. Yeah, she's a writer and an editor. She's in this individual who focuses on helping authors and creators bring their stories to life. Over the course of her 20 20-year career in publishing, she wrote a variety of different things, of course. Yeah, this book was written in 2015, whereas Frozen 2 came out in 2019, just a few years shy off, of course. So, to her knowledge, yes, she didn't know that there was going to be a second one, of course, like at all. So just that's going to be an important detail right there, folks, because the thing is that this is the basically the first Frozen film all over again, which I will bring up later on in the video. But anyway, trying to give you an idea of who did this. Yes, she did a variety of different projects, of course, and whatnot. So it makes sense to have her on board here to make this book. And that's pretty much what I'm going to say here when it comes to this author. And yes, this is the first book of hers I've read, just so you know. And like I said, I do like the cover art. It looks nice. So, kind of reminds me of the hand gesture that Hans and Ona made doing that one song. So, I guess might use that as a way to create a cover, I guess. Well, okay. Alright, let's talk about the plot. So, anyway, as always, let's talk about the story, folks. So, yeah, as I was saying, it's basically the first film all over again. And, but the slight, I guess, difference is that it's in the perspective of Hans, so to speak, because as in the animated movie, he had, what, eight brothers or whatnot, so he didn't really have the easiest life, really, like, and whatnot, so he's trying to live his life the way he wants to, I suppose, and whatnot. Which, so yeah, he's definitely an individual, and he has his own inner plans to basically think about. And if you've seen the film, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. He's not exactly, uh, I guess you can say, the nicest person, of course. So yeah, they're gonna have like some sort of and yes, of course, Prince Hans is he's up to something. Again, if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. And again, if you've seen the film, you know that Queen Elsa has been pretty much locked away due to the events of the beginning of the first film. And the thing is that yes, of course, Queen Elsa is going to be lonely. She's desperate in some ways, of course. And Princess Anna is more or less the same kind of character within the way she was in a movie, of course. But of course, moreover, like I was saying with Prince Hans, like I was saying a moment ago, Prince Hans is desperate to escape the tyranny of his father and older brothers and trying to find a kingdom of his own. So, if anything, this movie definitely had some sort of idea going on with Hans, whereas the book itself was trying to explore this a bit more in the sense that, yeah, he wants to basically do his own thing. He wants to take over some place as his own. He wants to basically be his own person and so on and so forth. He wants to rule over everything because I guess he didn't exactly came from a great home, so to speak. I mean, yes, he's from a wealthy family, obviously, but it's like I said, it's pretty much his first film, but it's really focusing on him. I guess don't get more sympathy for him. Well, it's a kind of an issue with in some ways. Yeah, just like in Rob Zombie's terrible remake of Halloween. Oh, little Michael Myers, ain't that sad? He was picked on at home, and everyone else was picking on him like in school and whatnot. Wah. That ruins it. Why do you gotta explain it? I mean, really. And so you mean to tell me this guy is an asshole? Guess he was picked on? Come on, some things are best not presented this way. So yeah, I guess they were trying to make him seem more sympathetic, I guess in some ways. But okay, sometimes it doesn't. You don't need to feel bad for the villain all the time. Not really. Depends what it is, I guess, but still. But okay, we got the one of the graphic novels that was based upon the movie, of course, which was basically exactly the same like the first film. So yeah, it's like wait a minute, we already saw this in the movie and other works as well. By which I mean, yeah, we saw the first movie again in book form, and then again in book form, and then again, and also again, and again. Like really? Man, I don't know. Yes, yes, I know. I realize that it sounds like I'm pretty much ripping this book a new one. But that's the thing, we've seen the plot line like 50 times over already. Can we just move on? Yes, the movie is fine. The first film, I liked it. I really did enjoy the first movie. Honestly, of course, I really liked the first movie. But did they have to repeat the plot line of the first movie like 80 times? No, no, they didn't have to do that, like at all. I know they were trying to kind of change it up to some extent, sure, but the overall idea is there. And yeah, I actually would have loved it to see like the inner workings of the government kind of thing for the kingdom, which could be, quite cumbersome in a lot of ways. And yeah, you could actually show some flashbacks to the first film, sure, and whatnot. But maybe it could have been really stressful for them, I guess you can say. Yeah, that could have been really interesting if done properly, sure. And do they have any other connections to any other kingdoms? So yes, that's something to think about. But yeah,
You blew it.
obviously the author had plenty of experience when it comes to writing. The dialogue is actually pretty nicely done. The way that the sentences are just the lines of dialogue, the paragraphs, all of which are well constructed. The overall plot is pretty evenly paced. Not once I felt like there was a pacing issue. The overall story is well structured, actually, with a pretty decent conclusion. I'm not trying to take that away from her, obviously, but as if it wasn't obvious enough, yeah, it just feels like it's quite clear that I've been down this road already, like I was saying earlier. But yeah, I felt like they could have done more with this in a lot of ways. I was suggesting a moment ago. And this film came out in 2015, and the second movie came out in 2019. Yeah, a little gap of time, but you mean to tell me that nobody could have came up with a different plot? I don't know, maybe just me, I guess. It just feels like a waste of potential. Anyway, I'll give it an overall rating of a 5.8 out of 10. It's a 5.8 out of 10 for me. And as always, thanks for watching and take care until next time. See ya. Oh yeah, later.